on the New Jersey Varsity Broadcast Network. It is girls high school lacrosse, as I'm about to say soccer on this field. Don't mind me, it's what I've done for quite some time. IHA playing host to Ridgewood. We are underway. Brett Luthner and Matt Nelson here from the Township of Washington on the IHA campus. And Ridgewood coming into this with a record of 7-3. IHA comes in at 5-6, and Ridgewood in possession first here. Black uniforms, IHA the home squad in white. Set up behind the net, 2 25-minute halves here. A methodical pace right now to this game early as we'll be watching out for Ridgewood's number 15, Jordan Ford, and number 20, Darby Kiernan. And Kiernan actually put it towards the net. Now it's knocked around a little bit. And Ridgewood again setting things up. IHA will have to defend against this high-powered Maroons attacking right off the bat. A save made out in front by goaltender Catherine Healy.
Good save by Catherine Healy, her 62nd goal of the season.
Healy coming in 9 decisions, had made 61 saves, a 5-4 record. Much more than her counterpart at the other end, Casey Cole, who stopped 44 in the 9 decisions she has had this season. A lot of players moving around here early on as the Blue Eagles try to find a gap to move it out. And again, a slow pace to this one to start. On the right side for IHA trying to break free. Ridgewood doing a good job covering everything up. Still in possession with it is Healy. Two minutes have elapsed here in this first half of 25-minute halves. And this might be something that IHA wants to do. Finally distributed forward. Long outlet pass finding the stick of Becca DeRosa, number 29. And now the Blue Eagles will set it up in the attacking half in Ridgewood territory. Back out with this now is Sam Marmo, number 16, the leading scorer for the Blue Eagles. Gabrielle Vinci, number 2, second on the team. Had the ball there, now it's behind the Ridgewood net. IHA looking to set things up here, scoreless. 3rd minute of play. Swung back around, it's Vinci. Vinci takes a look and holds up. Gives a pass on over to number, couldn't quite tell if that was number 31 there. There's a whistle on the play. Foul's gonna go against.
Should be against Ridgewood.
Yes, it is. Couldn't tell at first. But instead, Ridgewood's got the ball now and quickly breaking out with it. And another whistle here, far side. And you're seeing if the ball is on that far side of the field, a lot of players go flocking over to it. And off the restart and another whistle. What do you expect? Would you expect IHA to try to play this defensive type of posture against the high-powered Ridgewood offense?
Well, based on what we're seeing so far in the early minutes, I think you really have to try to play great defense against a Ridgewood team that has a couple of very good scorers in Darby Kiernan and Jordan Ford, who lead the team with a combined 67 goals on the season, which is a lot in high school lacrosse, especially at the girls level.
IHA off the turnover quickly on the counterattack and making a move forward here. Nice stick check though, knocked off and in a quick battle here, and the ground ball won by Kiernan. And now Ridgewood coming the other way and moving ahead quickly. However, IHA's defense stiffens up, and a foul is going to go against Ridgewood. Foul given against Kelly McBrearty, number 14. And we'll now restart. Just about 5 minutes into the contest here, scoreless. Here on the New Jersey Varsity Broadcast Network, Brett Luthner, Matt Nelson in Washington Township to watch IHA and Ridgewood do battle here in girls lacrosse. Now if you're Ridgewood, the first couple minutes had to frustrate you if you're the Maroons, not being able to, after the one shot, not being able to get any offense going because IHA just methodically, patiently waiting for that outlet.
And they had a great opportunity in the first 30 seconds, but Catherine Haley made that great save early on to prevent a Maroons goal.
Josie Zinware is the number 31. She puts the ball behind the net. Now it's Vinci, number 2. Spun out in front, Vinci tries to spin away from pressure. Another good stick check and easily gobbled up by Cole. And the difference here, you see 2 Ridgewood defenders drop down behind, essentially behind the goal line, if you will, to help out with the distribution. And the long stick defenders get that ball up, and now the attackers will take over. This is Devin Maltz, number 7. And now she'll just hold up. Maltz just patiently looking at her options. Now jogs it a little closer to the net before sending it behind the net. McBrearty gives it on off. And now Ridgewood will work the perimeter here. Scoreless game here, 18:33 first half. Moving it around, McBrearty. And a foul is called. And it'll go against, waiting for the signal. It looks like it's going to be against IHA, and Ridgewood will have the restart. Quickly off the restart. Nice stop there in front, but Ridgewood maintains possession. And then a good stick check there. Jen Mistretta, number 13, creates the turnover, so IHA dodges that threat.
And now it's a good opportunity for Catherine Healy to try to reset the play from the net, as she is, for the second time in this ball game, patiently looking to find the right player to give it off to.
There's no shot clock here. No, you don't have to worry about any of that. 35-second clock, 40-second clock, whatever. And then you can get those long outlet passes. This one, moving on ahead. On it now. IHA trying to attack again. A ground ball. That one turned over. And moving the other way, Ridgewood. That's Maggie Z, number 26, to try to move forward with it. And now Kiernan's got it. Ridgewood will set things up again here. A very potent offense, this Ridgewood Maroons squad. And now running forward with it before slamming on the brakes, Katie Bork, number 24. Drops back and they'll look to set things up. Moving it around. And again, you're seeing Ridgewood trying to find the gaps in the defense here. It's Maltz. Goes on across now. Kiernan's going to lay it on to her left and then get it back. Kiernan moving forward, met there by 2 Blue Eagles. Good stick work there. Still a pass manages to get down low, and IHA does well defending.
Another great opportunity ruined there by the IHA Blue Eagles. And we saw Ridgewood a moment ago working the pinwheel, working the ball around the net. And they came up short.
It's going to be one of those things. IHA knows that they have to shore up the defensive end of things if they want to take out this potent Ridgewood squad. And thus far, first 9 minutes of the match, they're doing so.
Well, Ridgewood allowed 20 goals to West Morris in their last game on Monday, a game where they put 10 on the board. So they probably are a little bit still trying to shake off the effects from Monday's loss. And looking ahead to try to put this game, at least get on the board for starters.
And again, you're seeing a methodical play here. As now we get a whistle.
And this one's away from the ball. It looks like Kelly McBrearty, number 14, may have gotten whistled for the call.
And so now off the restart. No, actually the call went against IHA, and it'll be Ridgewood ball. And Ridgewood trying to counter quickly here off the restart, and then they'll have to set things up again. Jorgensen, Anna Jorgensen wears the number 9. She's up right in the middle there. Lays it on off. Now set up here for Maltz. Maltz takes a look, puts one in the senior, tried to thread the needle, couldn't do so, and once again IHA with the ball. And stick from behind, but a foul call, and it's going to go against Ridgewood. IHA will hit the restart. And off that restart, just a missed pass there. And a ground ball picked up by Bridget McElroy, number 19.
No relation to, I guess, now former Jets quarterback Greg McElroy.
Yes, exactly. The carousel that is the Jets quarterbacking situation. Enter into the fray Michael Vick, much to the chagrin of some. Off this restart, IHA again, moving forward, score! Sam Marmo, you expect that out of her. 31 goals coming in and make it 32.
Great job by IHA getting off to the first goal of the game less than 12 minutes, 15 minutes into this contest.
13:51 left to go. So if you're going by hockey vernacular, that would be at the 11:09 mark. And we'll get our restart here right at midfield.
Looks like Mistretta takes the face-off for IHA. Tough to see who's taking it for Ridgewood.
And that's number 15 of Jordan Ford. And IHA wins the face-off. And Mistretta comes forward with it. Jen Mistretta, the sophomore. Is it on off? Marmo is, check that. That's number 18 of Olivia Remley. And they'll move it around now. IHA with the 1-0 lead. Trying to add to it on the attack here. Anne-Marie Quinn was turned away, and now everything will set back up top. Trying to see if there's anything forward, but turned away. Christine Weber, number 4. And IHA once again trying to find a gap in the middle. Nice save there by Cole.
Looked like a ricochet off the lower left post. Really hard to tell from our angle.
And a foul is called against IHA, and Ridgewood gets the restart. 12:50 to go here in the first. 1-0. The Blue Eagles of IHA with the lead. And now to look to set things up once again. Moving it around now, Hannah Cermak, number 18. And thus far, Ridgewood has been stymied in this game. Back out, play forward, and a bad pass. Will this make it out of bounds? And kept in, but the ground ball won eventually. There, nice play, Katie Cromie, number 25, who leads IHA in ground balls. And just as we say that, here's another one. Picked up, moving ahead with it. IHA still in possession. Oh, nice jump there to get that pass. And a move in and back out for Josie Zinn, number 31. And she loses possession. IHA keeps the ball, though. Down low, it's Anne-Marie Quinn. Setting up now behind the net. Ridgewood has to defend here again, down 1-0. And IHA willing to be very methodical and play the perimeter. On it now, IHA's number 11, Haley Bassalina. Her sister Reagan, number 35, 2 years younger, also on this squad. And Haley's got it now. Dangerous pass, but Zinn's got it. Zinn tries to move in. Good defending there by Ridgewood, so Zinn's got to peel it back out to the perimeter again. Nice pass in front. But equally good defending there. Good job by Katie Bork, number 24. And now Ridgewood will just play it back to the long sticks and set up the counter. McBrearty worked outside and a foul, cross-checking. If the signs are the same as in ice hockey, so Ridgewood will get the restart here. Moving it ahead as breeze now starts to pick up. Hannah Cermak, number 18. Holds it and lays it back off for Maltz. Maltz moving around. Just trying to find out where she's going to go with the ball. Nobody making a move towards goal yet. Gradually the Maroons move forward. And now a foul. It's going to go against IHA. So in a dangerous spot here, Ridgewood with a restart, 10 minutes to go in the first. 1-0 IHA with the lead, courtesy of Sam Marmo's 32nd of the year. Off the restart, nice stick from behind there. But still Ridgewood in possession, a shot knocked aside. Dangerous opportunity there for Maltz, but it's turned away. We have not mentioned Jordan Ford's name much, or Darby Keenan for that matter. Thus far been kept to the perimeter. McBrearty moving forward and turned aside, leaves it on off for Cermak. Cermak goes to ground and foul is going to be called. It's going to be another Ridgewood restart here.
That's going to be on Tara Cassidy, number 7. Good opportunity for Ridgewood to try to get a goal here. Really need to get on the board before IHA makes another move.
There's a shot and another save there. Good job by Healy to watch it all the way through. And the quick distribution just overthrown a little bit. And now on the ground, finally IHA picks it up. And a whistle, and it's going to go Ridgewood's way, much to the chagrin of the fans here in the township of Washington.
That's a very tough call to make right there.
And now off the restart, here's Bork. Leaves it on off for Cermak. And the Maroons will now look to set things up. They got it up top to Maltz. All sorts of bodies in the mixer down low, trying to create that confusion. Left now for McBrearty. McBrearty takes a look. Still looking. And lays one inside, but the long sticks get in there and a whistle's blown. Another foul against IHA. And so another dangerous opportunity here for the Maroons. It's just Kiernan with it. Moves in quickly, shot, score! Finally, the fouls inside the area cost the Blue Eagles. Kiernan scores it. We're tied at 1.
And the Maroons definitely need that kind of momentum. And right there, Kiernan off the penalty just really had an open field right in front of her and allowed her to put that goal in to lock it up at 1.
7:33 to go here in the first. Brett Luthner, Matt Nelson, New Jersey Varsity Broadcast Network. Our coverage here of girls lacrosse, high school girls lacrosse. IHA and Ridgewood now tied at 1. And off the restart, Ridgewood wins control again through Jordan Ford. And now quickly moving into the attacking third. Setting things up for Maltz. Once again, we're seeing a very methodical style of play here from both sides. Maltz still with it, just taking her time. A couple players moving around the middle. One of the Ridgewood players goes to ground, and we still play on. Maltz tries to make a move towards goal and then gets turned away. Sending things up. Down low for a shot. Nicely knocked aside. Looked like Healy got a piece of it. Healy's had to make some saves here in this match and makes another one there. Oh, no, it doesn't actually. I'm sorry. I thought she got it, and it does go in. She got a piece, but not enough. 2-1 Ridgewood. And so now the Maroons with the lead for the first time here. And this is a matter of IHA just needs to just gather themselves and as we get a face-off violation here. And it'll be, looks like it's going to go towards
Not sure what the call is, but it looks like they're not going to redo the face-off.
jump ball. And taken over by Ford, moves ahead. Does IHA need to just batten down the hatches here?
At this rate, that they really have to, and that's a key example right there with Cromie trying to defend Ford.
And Ford now in a dangerous position here. Keenan just scored from here moments ago. And Ford looking to try to make this 3-1 Ridgewood. Moves in, shot score. Ford took about 3 steps in and ripped it. 3-1, Ridgewood takes the lead here.
So 2 goals within the span of about 20 seconds for Ridgewood. Right now off to right now looking very good offensively. They've gotten some goals off penalties, so they're really just one of the best teams to look out for in North Jersey.
As players jockey for position here. Back in for a face-off. Vinci will take this one for IHA, and it looks like once again Ford for Ridgewood. 5:39 to go here in the first. 3-1 now. The Maroons with the lead. And off the tie-up at the center circle, Vinci and the Eagles finally trying to get possession. They will finally. A foul against Ridgewood. It's always interesting. This is a little bit of confusion here as to who needs to be positioned where. Wow.
Our camera guy, Jay Treble, was telling us it was a jump ball, and indeed it will be.
And taken by IHA. On it now, Mistretta gives it on off to Vinci. Now back across, and the Blue Eagles looking to set things up. Back out now for Zinn. Zinn takes a look. Up high here, Zinn thought about zipping a pass in low and instead just lays one off for Vinci. Has it knocked off her stick. Good job there defending by Olivia Rosenfeld, number 23. And the senior just drops one on off. And quickly running forward with it is Bork. Katie Bork using speed, steps around one. That one was Weber. Bork, nice pass in down low. Brilliant pass and a goal. Excellent job there. Kiernan, the beneficiary of a glorious run by Bork.
And Darby Kiernan finishing it off with the goal. Just a great run again by Bork, making a lot of great moves against about 5 or 6 IHA defenders.
You're seeing the great speed there of Bork to set that one off, I should say. And all Kiernan had to do was find open space in the middle. And suddenly this potent Ridgewood attack has opened things up a bit here. Now 4-1. girls' game, they do not restart with a face-off from ground like the guys do. They keep it up high. Foul is called. That's going to go against IHA. And now the foul's mounting. And McBrearty is in a position to leak out. Let's keep an eye on number 14 near side. Instead, the Maroons just play it safe. Back out now, Cermak. Gives it on off for Ford. Ford's already got one moving forward. Nice pass in the middle. Oh, brilliant play again. Kiernan finishes from Ford, and now it's 5-1 Maroons. And you see why Jordan Ford coming in had 31 assists on the season. She's just tacked on two more. She's just tacked on another one there. And Kiernan's got 3 goals to bump that total up to 42. And this is where Ridgewood's been winning the contest in the last 5-6 minutes, is face-offs and jump balls. IHA controls this one, and a foul's going to go against Ridgewood. Long pass played off the bounce. And eventually by Quinn, who spins away from pressure. Quinn down the left side. And drops a pass back off for Vinci. This nice field turf here at IHA. Great surface to play lacrosse on. It is kept in splendid condition here. Foul's going to go against Ridgewood, and IHA's got an opportunity here. Moving in for the shot in the goal. Marmo moves forward again, and it's now 5-2.
Certainly a goal that IHA needs right there. And again, Marmbo coming up with it off of the penalty. Hopefully it gives IHA the momentum they need, not only to end the first half, but begin the second.
2:39 remaining in the first. 5-2 Ridgewood. And this is going to be, if IHA can win a few more of these face-offs. Ridgewood wins that one though, and this is the problem that IHA encounters. If they lose those, they're on their heels. And another gap in the defense. Whistle's blown. And no goal. Wave everything off. And IHA dodges the bullet there with 2:07 to go before the intermission. Healy, again methodical.
Certainly one way to take time off the clock is trying to buy your time and look for the right person to go to.
On a couple of occasions, they found a player streaking out down a sideline. Finally distributed out, this time to Cromie. Katie Cromie hounded and pulls up. Setting things up now is Tara Cassidy, number 7. Evades one, moves ahead. Cassidy streaking ahead. Tara Cassidy with a great run here. And drops it off behind. Quinn will set things up now. Zeed with it. And back out up top. Josie Zinn. Zinn finding a gap to go through. And knocked off her stick. Quinn with it. Blue Eagles setting things back up top now. Bosselina. Takes a look. Makes a move, then backs out. He's an off for Zed. Check it, Zinn. Zinn's with it. She'll take a look again. Yeah.
They have about 30 seconds to play with right now. Gotta get a goal off here.
See if they can. Vinci makes her move, peels back out. Try to leave it pass on off, and a whistle is blown. Foul's going to go against Ridgewood with 20 seconds to go.
Now Maggie Zed's got a great chance to make this a 2-goal game with 20 seconds left.
Zed shoots, and it's knocked aside. Behind, still with it. Ground ball is won by Ridgewood, and a whistle with 12 seconds to go. And Ridgewood will just look to alleviate the pressure here, get it out, and get to halftime. Maybe one last rush with 3 seconds to go. And if they hurry, moving ahead, Bork with her speed, the buzzer goes, and shot looked like it rang off the post as we come to the end of the first. So first half here, saw IHA get the first goal of the match and then surrender 5 consecutive before getting the last one, 5-2. Ridgewood with the lead at halftime. Brett Luther, Matt Nelson. And Matt, your thoughts there, first half of play, which we saw Ridgewood, tentative for a while, but then find their legs.
Well, definitely. It was obviously those plays that IHA made to allow Ridgewood to score goals in a span of about, look, it looks like I got 5 goals in the span of about 4 minutes of play. So it was really just a great opportunity for Ridgewood to try to break open, and they did get to do that over those 4 minutes of play. IHA coming up with that goal with 2:39 to play by Marmo. Hopefully that goal gives them a little bit of the momentum they need to go into the second half of play and maybe still this game away.
We got a nice little gust of wind here, which on a cool day is never fun. One thing you got to look at, though, with IHA, Catherine Healy in goals, made some good saves there to keep her team in it thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, certainly, I think Healy made a couple of great saves early on to keep this team in the ball game. I think she needs to keep on doing that, especially if Ridgewood shows up and keeps on attacking from the offensive end.
And on the other end, just defensively for IHA, Ridgewood was finding those gaps there to finish in that stretch there in the first half where they got the 5 goals. They were finding the gaps in the defense. And so, to you, what do you think IHA's got to do? Is it just a recognition issue for them?
Well, I think right now, I think they need to try to stay away from the penalties as much as possible. I think that's the one issue that they had here in the first half, and just, again, they need a little bit of momentum to get into that second half, and it's really got to come from players such as Maggie Zed and Gabby Vinci and Sam Marmo. They really have to get on the attack and break open.
Halftime score here, 5-2, Ridgewood in the lead. And for those watching this game, you can sponsor the NJ Varsity Broadcast Network's games that are broadcast on the new YouTube page. Contact Jay Treble at 201-741-4508 for sponsorship opportunities. And also check out the new website for NJ Varsity Broadcast, nj.org/varsity. We're at halftime here. It's the Ridgewood Maroons 5 and the IHA Blue Eagles 2. You're watching girls high school lacrosse here on the NJ Varsity Broadcast Network.